Professor Jogendra Kawade, Principal Garbir, Professor Madhukar Dongre and others in the name of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Professors Club in 1971. Later, it was named Dr. Ambedkar Professors Association in 1991. Due to technicalities and its need for large work in all the spheres subsequently, it was named as Dr. Ambedkar Teachers Welfare Association in 1998. Originally, the association formed to work for the upliftment of teachers for their economic, social, educational and its welfare. The main objective of Dr. Ambedkar's Teachers Association is to fight for injustice made to backward class teachers. The association stands today as a living essence of the realization of the dream of its founder. To provide all possible help for the teachers working in Maharashtra for their welfare, social, economical, to bring them up for the development. To strive for total development for Maharashtra teachers about their problems after discussing, agitating, provide legal advice. To explain apparent injustice and equality around us and to provide a code of practice or way of life that leads to truth to the youth, downtrodden and others. To impart social relevant knowledge and philosophy of life for the welfare of all. Right from establishment, the association carried out different activities. Dr. Ambedkar यांना अभिप्रेत असलेले प्राध्यापक was organized on 19th and 20th February 2000. Then the 2-day state level seminar was organized in Nagpur on 8th and 9th March 2003. 1-day state level seminar on 2004. Then 1-day state level seminar on role of teachers to frame the national higher education policy was organized. On the 25th September 2005, 1-day national seminar on role of judiciary against Indian Constitution organized in Nagpur. Then there was a teachers meet which was organized on 24th August 2010. Then on 8th and 9th November 2010, 2-day national seminar on relevance of Ambedkarism in socio-economic development organized in Nagpur. On 26 November 2013, International Conference Interdisciplinary on Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar's Human Rights, Socio-Economic Policies and Affirmative Action. On 26 November 2014, that is the last year, the National Interdisciplinary Conference on Equality, Social Justice and Women Empowerment was organized on 26 November 2014. And today, on the eve of Women's Day, on 8th March 2015, we are going to organize this international conference, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar's Vision and 21st Century. Thank you.
I'm thankful to you, Wankar sir, for taking us on the short journey of the enormous and huge association by your pearl of words. May now request the presiding officer and the other dignitaries of the conference to declare the conference to be open. Requesting all the galaxy of intellectuals and dignitaries to release the conference proceedings. The conference has been opened. As a Pro-Vice Chancellor of RTMNU. He is serving as a Principal of VMV College. He is also the Senate member of Yashwantrao Chauhan Maharashtra Open University, Nasik, and was also the Governor nominated Management Council member of YCMOU. I would like to request a very joyous, convivial, blithesome and a vivacious Dr. Chandekar for his pearl of words.
Deshpande sir, Dr. Tumane sir, my friend Dr. Pradeep Hadke sir, Professor Kupe, Dr. Vankar, other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, dear participants and research scholars also. Firstly, I congratulate to the organizer, which is Ambedkar Teachers Welfare Association, Nagpur, to organize this international conference on very important topic and on proper occasion, that is International Women's Day. The topic of this conference is Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Visions and 21st Century. The working period of the Babasaheb Ambedkar is 20th century, and in this conference we will share regarding the 21st century, what he thought about the future. When we think about the contribution of the Babasaheb Ambedkar to this nation, when we go through each and every activity done by the Babasaheb Ambedkar, each activity shows the vision of the Babasaheb Ambedkar. That may be, that may be मंदिर प्रवेश, पाण्याचा सत्याग्रह आणि आपल्याला भरपूर गोष्टी त्याच्यातल्या माहिती आहेत. The movement of social equality. But on this day, when I think the organizer about this organization, about this conference, this is also proper occasion, which is, I already said, World International Women's Day. In our constitution, which is prepared by the under the leadership of the Babasaheb Ambedkar, Article 15A, there is a mention about the women empowerment. This is also vision. The broad vision of the Babasaheb Ambedkar. Today this will be proper if I would like to say under section 15A for women empowerment, and nowadays in a whole country the woman is important factor who has the power to change the society, family and persons also. We will find out the proper solutions through this conference. I would like to give the thanks to invite to me here and listen to me. Again, I thank and all the best. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very vibrant and versatile personality sitting with us, Dr. Deshpande, a Vice Chancellor of Nagpur University, and he has joined as a chief guest for today's conference. Prior to holding the post of acting VC, he was a pro-VC and also serving as the head of the Department of Business Management at the university. He has worked in the Department of Economics for 24 years. In 2011, Dr. Deshpande was elected on Senate and became the member of Management Council. May I now request Dr. Deshpande sir to address the gathering.
Good morning, everybody. Professor Jogendra Kawade sir, Chairman of this inaugural function of International Conference on Dr. Ambedkar, Vision and 21st Century. My colleague, Pro-Vice Chancellor of our university, Dr. Muralidhar Chandekar. My friend, Dr. Pradeep Hadke. We have amongst us Dr. Prakash Wankar, Professor Tupe, and Dr. Vilas Tabane, who has specially come over here from Pune. It is indeed a pleasure to be associated with this inaugural function of international conference, and it looks international in real sense because we are here for this international conference. Friends, I must congratulate Dr. Ambedkar Teachers Welfare Association for selecting such a vital topic for this conference. And we all know about the contribution of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, but it is necessary to see his contribution, his vision in terms of 21st century. What thoughts are relevant and how Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar contributed immensely for the development of the nation. Normally, two of his major contributions, which everybody talks about. One is about his contribution in preparing our constitution. We all know that he is Messiah for the people, downtrodden people, and the way he fought for them. But apart from these two major aspects of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, there are many. And when we were studying Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar as an economist, you get altogether a different kind of perspective of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Economist, he said that there are two categories. One is intellectual workers, and other category is of intellectuals. Intellectual workers, they use their intelligence for earning their livelihood, and they do work, they contribute, but the objective is how to increase the earning by using their intelligence. Other category is of intellectuals. Those objective is not just to earn money, but objective is to give the direction for the society, direction for the nation. And Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar falls under the second category of intellectuals, where he could visualize, he could analyze the problem of the society, and therefore I feel that Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar's vision, it was along with organic intellectual. Organic intellectual in a sense that he represents and articulates the interest of entire social class, and therefore that was his originality. Student of economics, student of sociology, we write number of papers, and always we have influence of some foreign authors. But if you see the contribution of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, his thoughts remains even today because of his originality and because of his intellectual way of analyzing the issues and the problems. We all know that he was staunch crusader for the rights of downtrodden, crusader for justice, and he basically dedicated himself to the pursuit of knowledge, and that is how he became voice of the depressed classes. But let me tell you some other contributions. And I won't confine Dr. Baba Saheb in terms of drafting the constitution and the way he brought the constitution for the country. I will take you to his contribution in the field of economics, in the field of sociology, in the field of anthropology, in the field of history. You name the subject, you would find Dr. Baba Saheb's contribution in that particular area. PhD thesis 1923, Evolution of Provincial Finance in British India. And the kind of thinking and the thoughts expressed by Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar ultimately got converted in terms of Finance Commission. So today the way finance